You are appreciated and loved over here. See y'all in a minute.
Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up, and when the music fucking hits, you better jump.
What is good, everybody? Holy moly. It is Sunday. Sunday service is in, y'all. Salute, everybody. Thank you for being in here, man. Please hit that like button, smash the subscribe button while you're here. And hey, share the live. Let everybody know we're live. Come on in, pull up a seat, sit down, chill with us, hang out, give us your 2 cents because this is a hot topic. I'm going to say this. I don't need the Whitakers to make money on YouTube. I've already had a platform. I already got another platform. I don't need the Whitakers for that. I got plenty of support from my own channel. Let's start there. Because I know that's flying around to every channel that somebody makes a video about the Whitakers. Oh, you're just trying to make money off the Whitakers. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. But I have a channel anyway. And this is what we do. We cover odd people on the internet. We cover strange things on the internet, strange people. And this is all kind of fucked. This whole thing with the Whitakers is fucked. And I'm not here to like clip it. I'm not here to like tell you what you want to hear. I'm not. There's too many channels doing that. Way too many channels just telling you what you want to hear. Oh, they'll be all right. They'll be back together. We just got to clean the place up. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. So if that's what you're here for, you probably need to go ahead and go out. But if you're here for some dialogue and context and you want to talk about things and you want to have an open mind about it, come on in. Let's have fun.
Right now. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses. Still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses. Still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Hoes bring hoes out. And 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum, bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, had it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no crips and bloods, it's just clicks and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever hold a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit, and I ain't with that wrestling tongues. I'm cut no bitch and kill something, go on and run. I know my time ain't gonna be long for all the shit that I done, but till then I'm getting it on, ready to accept what comes.
All right, man. Welcome. How you guys doing, Jen? What's up, Jen? Native, how are you? Lily in the chat. Hey, girl. Skunk Ape is in the chat. You don't know how many times we've used the word skunk ape over here. And now we have a person named Skunk Ape. A legitimate person that popped into the chat, just not a troll. That's kind of cool, if you ask me. It's like God's raining down, huh, Skunk Ape? God's raining down. I was talking to the other Skunk Ape. She's an actual skunk ape. What's up, dog? He knows what I'm talking about. What's up, dog? Christina Beverly. Hello, Mia. What's up? Bombastic. What's good, Spider-Man? On the sidelines. What's up, yo? All right, man. Jesus, bro. Alicia. Beautiful name. Hello. Man, I'm just going to go through these videos with you. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear about the Whitakers. I'm going to tell you what the truth is, what the cold, hard truth is. They've been taken away from their family and they've been split up. I don't know split up because none of us fucking know. All right, let's be honest. None of us know where they are. None of us knows if they're split up. All these people making videos talking about our contact. No, you haven't. They can't tell you anything. Okay, stop it. And here's the thing. Patrick made some videos last night, and we're going to go through those. And we're going to just listen to what Patrick has to say, because I'm going to tell you what, these two dudes, Patrick and Eric, they've got a lot of answers to fill in, bro. They both do. And Eric's hiding. He is completely hiding. Let's see if he's made a post today. Hold on. Let me give him the benefit of the doubt. He may have popped out today, y'all. Yeah, he's hiding. He hasn't made a post since the day Charlie Kirk was passed away. If that don't tell you anything, because he has a podcast of his own. He makes money off the internet as well. You should definitely be on here putting out content. Hello, Virginia. But the problem is you're not, Eric. And you were knee deep in this, giving Patrick interviews and talking about building him a house and walking the property. You've been up there so many times. You've took him out to eat. Made him dinner. You've had Timmy at your place overnight. And now you just dip. You take the fuck off. Kind of odd. It's kind of odd. But let's see what good old, let me see here. Where do I get this at? Right here. Let's see what good old Patrick had to say, man. I'm not too thrilled with either of these gentlemen. I'm not. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. For one, Patrick says he's gonna go live and he's gonna answer any questions we might have. No, he don't. No, the fuck he don't. He just fucking lies. I want to answer your questions, y'all. No, you don't. We don't care about your fucking dog, Patrick. We want to know about the Whitakers. We don't care what people are saying about you, Patrick. I honestly don't give a damn what people are saying about you. But you do, obviously. Fuck, people say shit to me every day on here. Think I give a fuck? Hell no. But you do, Patrick. You went into having, I'll let you see it yourself. I'll let you guys see it for yourself. This is Patrick, the one that lived down just a couple doors down from the Whitakers. And we're going to get into some other YouTubers as well that's been putting up bullshit content. We're going to get to it, y'all. Let's go.
Wait till we have a little bit more on.
Hey.
This last week is it's been very hard for me.
For you.
To keep my composure. I mean, I know people don't realize it, but whenever you are scorned by millions of people.
Do you hear this?
For things that you think that is the right thing to do.
You hear this? That's what it is, Lee. Just the questions he wants to answer. Let's sift through them and get the ones that I have good answers for. That's no. You had no problem trying to make the Whitakers into movie stars. And then when the shit hits the fan, you want to like, no, don't bother them. No this, no that. Like, come on, bro. Cut it out.
I want to start off by saying this. I've dealt with a lot of nasty comments towards me.
Whippity-doo-dah.
Death threats.
Welcome to the internet.
Probably the worst thing that's you could ever imagine from humans. And I didn't know that humans could really be as
I doubt it. I doubt it, Patrick.
All this started.
I doubt you haven't took half the heat that you should be taking. I really do doubt it. You ain't had this page going but for 3 months. I've been through the hell of it, Native. Native, I swear to God, I've been through hell and back with these people. No, you haven't, Patrick. What's a message going to do to you? What's a comment going to do to you? I've had death threats. Sure.
But we're going to start at the beginning. So, in about May, Timmy started coming to my house. He would come up. I have a turnaround spot. and he would come up.
Is this the one? Hold on. Let me make sure. Because I may have it on the wrong one. I do. We'll just get it on the right one. We already watched that one, right? That's the one we watched the other day. I had it on the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me, man, as I try to get this correct. Here we go. Death threats. This might have been the one we didn't watch, though. He does just keep saying the same shit. Karma already got his leg
in here, so we can go over a few things. We're going to have 8 topics that we're going to go over this evening. Hopefully there's no negativity. I'll try to answer questions the best that I can. I know a lot of people's curious about a lot of stuff, and we'll touch base. A lot of mostly bullet topics. So we're going to start off with one. So today was a really good day. We had some people come down and help Betty clean the house.
Okay, so we did. We haven't seen this one then. That one before. Excuse me.
And they had ample supplies to do so, which I think was really nice of people. It's really nice of the people that...
I need to pause this and we need to start on the other one because that was the video we need to see first. So I got it. There we go. This was yesterday.
On spot, and he'd look around and the dogs were barking and all that kind of stuff, and he done that about 4 times. And then one day I decided that I felt like that there was something that I needed to do. Like I needed to
BJ was there
somehow. That's what I felt like.
I'm going to tell you now, you guys. So you may not even have to watch the rest of the stream. The Whitaker family is not going to be together again. They're not. There's abuse. Look at the living situation. Look at even if they get a house, bro. This guy's lying through his teeth. I'll tell you why I know he's lying through his teeth. Because if he lets the Whitaker family go, his money's gone. What he makes off of Facebook will be going downhill real quick. Straight up, it will be gone. So he's stringing it along is what he's doing.
I thought I was good, and I done some praying about it and stuff like that. Even though I'm not perfect.
It's over. I'm going to cover the debacle.
When this all started out, it was never about money. Never about money.
It was never about money, but you said that you wanted to make them to movie stars. That's what your exact words were. You wanted to make them into movie stars. There's only one way to do it. Yeah.
You know,
I would say something to that.
Teaching Tim.
I would say something to that, Milky Way girl, but I'm going to let him say it. That way it comes right out of his mouth.
Me things and Timmy taught me things that I didn't even know about. Timmy taught me that
we did watch
that
this.
You could be poor and you could have nothing. But he still had a lot more than what I had or have. We had so many good times together. It's just
he'll be live at 8 o'clock tonight too.
There was a point that I just don't have words to describe that. I could see that I seen things blossoming from him, and I seen change, and I seen positive change, and I don't know where it all come about. I never started my platform. You know, I probably had 20,000 subscribers whenever I started.
He didn't have 20,000 subs. He's a lie.
I started seeing.
Why would Patrick Rourke, that's been in and out of jail, why would he have 20,000 people watching him? Tell me. I mean, I'll wait.
And things in Timmy that I wish that I could be myself. So Timmy has one up on me.
Yeah, well, I think we've watched this one.
I grew up not in a poor home, but there were things that I didn't have, and I got addicted to helping Timmy. I got addicted to helping the family. You know, I would go down and sit on the porch. I didn't care if Betty gave me a dirty coffee cup, as long as it had coffee in it and I had the chance to sit with them. And to me, that is what made me happy. What made me happy was being with them. There's more things that we can go over. You know, I don't feel like I'm not out here hiding from nobody. I mean, I go home every night. Everybody knows where I live. My whole thought process is just doing the right thing. I've known Timmy my whole life. I've known the whole family my whole life. I grew up 4 miles up the road from Timmy.
Or as I said, with his slap
And,
around. Hold on.
you know,
What? Whoa. Slopopatamus. Oh, man. Droopy tittied self. I don't think this is the video that I was looking for. It's not. But I'll
go
keep
down
it playing.
sometimes, and sometimes we'd go down and give them wood.
What's up, Kevin?
And go down and give them pizza and stuff. People don't realize, you know, they say, why is it now?
I don't, that Nova thing, I don't know why Adam 22 would have that little girl on his podcast. I don't know why anyone of age would have a minor prostitute on their podcast, but Mark and Adam, I guess, are two different kind of people. Mark, I guess it's a little bit different because Mark does that. Mark is the person that interviews all of the strange people, right? So when even when he did the Whitakers, I mean, it really opened my eyes to know that, like, wow, there really are people out here that live like this. I mean, I knew there were country folk and that lived kind of rough. I know about squalor, right? But like, I'd never seen like the inbred to that point. I've never seen like anything else like that. And I'm not saying anything wrong about the family because I love them to deers. I love watching them. I want nothing but the best for the Whitaker family. But Mark is the person that highlights those things. So I wasn't even really blown away by seeing them on Mark's channel because that's what Mark does. And Mark really tried to help these people. And you know what Mark did? The first sign of anyone saying something crazy about him and that money, he started showing receipts. And they were receipts that you couldn't deny. And we wrong. These coward motherfuckers right here, this guy right here has said nothing. Everybody wants answers. And he comes up here and talks about fucking his dog not being fucking stolen. Like, come on, dude. You're worried about your fucking look. You're worried about how you're going to look, dude. And you need to leave that at the door. You need to leave that at the door, man. Mark was classy about it. Mark didn't live there. That's also what made it a little harder. If Mark lived there, he probably would have been out sooner, honestly. But like, he even tried to help them when they fucked him, y'all. I mean, they didn't fuck him, but his time. This family is not innocent, just like every other family on the planet. We're not innocent, right? We all got our own little quirks. But I don't think they have the fortitude or enough brain knowledge to know when enough is enough. You got to quit screwing people because these people are really, really, really trying to help you. Now, Eric Carroll is the one that I want to hear from because he like made his little departure speech. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And then bounced. He ain't been seen since. So that's a little odd to me. This guy's worried about nothing but his look.
Why is it now that you just decided that you're going to be in their life? Whenever you get married,
He moved in down the road.
Things change. They just change. You know, I spent 13 years married. And I didn't have that opportunity. The house that I bought, I had it a year before I ever started doing anything with Timmy whatsoever. And whenever I bought that house, I just wanted somewhere that was quiet.
That's a weird kind of. I don't know if I could have done that interview. Not a child.
I started working on the house, and I ended up gutting my whole house because I thought I was going to get it finished. But
she went on No Jumper too.
Timmy came into my life.
One to interview her.
And he changed.
I think she's a cop.
You know, the time.
I think she's working with
together and stuff, and you know, taking him fishing and sitting in a boat while he caught that big catfish, and he swore at me in the mouth about twice in the boat. I thought I was going to have to jump out. And taking him to the racetrack, letting him feel like he is number one, because to me he is number one. They are number one.
You had to clean that up.
A lot of judges on here, but
you had to clean that up, didn't you? Letting him feel like he's number one.
And it's really hard
for me clean that up quick.
Things like this, especially how things have went and where they have went.
Yeah.
Me and Betty had a conversation a long time ago when this all started. I asked her, I said, Betty, what do you want? And she said, I just want a house. I want a house built. She wanted it built across the road because us country folk, we don't like sitting on our porch watching the trees. We like sitting on the porch and we like watching the cars go by. Make sure that we don't have any unwanteds down there. You just have to bear with me a little bit here.
Yeah, it was a little different.
I'm having a hard time.
Here's the thing, man. I mean, all of those like dreams and fairy tales in your head, like I said this before, you can't go to bed. These people right here could be manipulated so easily. Like that family could be manipulated into saying something so easily, bro. And you sit on the porch with her and you look across the street and you let her believe that there's this fairy tale and you were going to have this house built right across the street for her. I mean, that sounds real good in a fairy tale. But the truth is, you could have already had her in a fucking place, man. You could have just moved them, bro. You can get a brand new fucking double wide modular that would have surely housed them for the money you guys have already made. I don't know what this log cabin and the Amish and they're going to build heated floors and all this. I don't know why that's even in the situation. That's just, it's not makeable. It's not, it's a fairy tale. When you could have just already went out and bought the house. I don't get it, man. I do get it. But like, that would have took a long time, buddy.
You know, another thing that I'm aware of the police investigation. And I wasn't raised to dislike police.
Neither was I, buddy.
I understand they have an investigation. They got a job they need to do. I'm okay with that. Nobody has come to talk to me yet.
Yeah, if I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna help you without any other tricks involved. Well, BJ can't be there, or you can't be doing this. No, I'm going to help you. So I'm going to help you.
You know, half the night. You know what's right.
No matter what, they're probably in a better place, man. They're probably in a better place. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're probably clean. They're probably fed good. They're probably just chilling in a day room somewhere watching TV or, you know, who knows? We don't know. That's the problem. But I guarantee you they're clean. They're like looked after. I guarantee they're so high profile in West Virginia that I bet you they treat them people right. They're so high profile, dude.
What I can tell you that is right is that I only own one platform. I have Facebook.
I don't know what you mean, Dean.
That's it. I don't have no other platform, nor
there's a lot of lies, man.
Any other.
A lot of bullshit, a lot of lies, a lot of twisted truths. Because I'm sure some of it's true, some of it's not. Some of it might be twisted just a little bit to fit that narrative. You know,
that's the only messenger I have. Most people know.
It's just that way. This dude talks about how much proof he's got. He ain't shown no proof of anything, bro. He hasn't.
I have no control over. You know, people can copy my name and they can make up a fake Facebook profile.
Yep.
You know, that's not my problem. It's not my fault. I don't have any control over that. You know, I've went several times and, you know, complained with Meta about.
Boy, he's new to social media.
Fake Facebook.
He's awfully new to social media, isn't he?
There's nothing that I can do about it.
Bullshit. Bullshit. All you gotta do is report the page, bro. You need to get verified and then report the page. Why aren't you verified? Is he verified? If he's verified, he don't watch.
There is a contract. In the contract, it states
he is verified.
So no matter
let me tell you something.
Platform,
sir, you're verified. So that's all anyone needs to know that it's you, Patrick. You know that, right? So there's been a picture floating around, right? Let me see if I can find it. This one right here. And it shows a Patrick Rourke. And Patrick's on there telling someone to buy Timmy a PS5. That's what he would be liking. Daily expenses and a phone. And he's trying to say that it's not him. Look at that picture, y'all. Does that got the blue check next to it? That's got the blue check right there. It's blurry because it's a screenshot. That's a blue check, bud. I do believe that's why you get the blue check, right? So nobody can. So if they try to scam somebody with the same name and all that, and the same photos and all that, they can't. Yeah, I know. Blue check verified, homie. Look at this fucking shit is saying. Somebody wrote him, "Good morning. Can I bug you for a mailing address to send stuff for Timmy? I know you said it has been given a gazillion times. I can't find it." He says, "I would suggest you send it through me, and I will deliver it directly to Timmy myself and inform it's from you, Wendy. What kind of stuffs are you planning on sending to Timmy?" I seen him write stuffs on a post before with the S on the end. She said some t-shirts, coloring activity books, also make hats for Christmas. Would like to send one for you and him. He said, "That's so sweet of you, Wendy, but I will also suggest you support Timmy with cash for his daily expenses, too, and a phone, a PS5 game to keep him busy sometimes. He would really appreciate it. Where are you from? And please upload your picture and your profile. Timmy needs all your support to keep him going." And he says that's not him. He's got all kinds of excuses. He says, "I don't play video games. I ain't played them since Duck Hunt on the first Nintendo." Now that's a damn lie, bro. Come on, man. See, it's little things like that that catch you with me. I'm swift like that.
That there is.
I'm swift like
Whitakers make
that.
a third off of it.
That's crazy.
And I know that I have one, and I know that there's 7 of them that I don't own that are making money off the Whitakers.
He went straight to it.
And that pisses me off.
But he's verified.
I'm not going to go. I'm not going
The
to go
account
badmouth
in the
nobody.
messenger was verified.
I'm just going to leave it as it is.
Hey, man,
I'm going to let it all
I'm
work
going to tell
out.
you now, if you really give 2 shits about the Whitakers, stop sending these people money. I'm going to be dead serious with you. Lorraine, Timmy, and Ray are not there, and they will not be there. This is the cold, hard truth, ladies and gentlemen. I love the Whitakers, bro. Always have. Never thought of them in any down way. They didn't ask to be born this way. They didn't ask for the family that they were given. They didn't. So I know how it is. I care for the Whitakers too, just like you or anyone else does that actually cares. But stop sending these men your money, man. Until they can come up here and prove where the money's already went. Come on, y'all. There's been like 100 and something grand. Prove where that money went. Don't send these guys no more money, man, if you do. I'm just saying. Find out where Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy are and fucking give it to them personally. They're adults.
I have nothing to hide, and I have nothing to be ashamed of.
That's what it does. Well, it's Eric Carroll. Eric owns like he's got platforms on the Whitakers too, and that YouTube's making money.
There's
these dudes are fucking. Oh
like
man,
3 Facebooks now of the Whitakers. There's Instagram.
Everybody's
TikTok,
gonna copycat you, dude. You
YouTube,
made them movie
YouTube.
stars. That's what you did.
YouTube is where a lot of you people have made donations to. I do not have control over those donations, nor do I get any of those donations.
Where are they going then? Eric needs to get his bitch ass up here and talk to him too.
Investigated.
He needs to be up here talking then too. Why is his bitch ass went ghost? I don't trust him, and I don't trust him either.
I just
simple as that.
I can't come on here and tell. That's life-changing money, man.
That's life-changing money, man. Simple as that. 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 Simple as
I'm not going to come and tell you something that ain't true. I'm going to tell you what are facts.
That is life-changing money for somebody like those people that grew up in squalor, bro.
I met
That's
Eric
life-changing money.
through him sending me a message through GoFund. And I responded back to Eric, and the reason that I did is because on one side, you know, there was dad talk and talking about like how fathers get railroaded by the system. And then on the other side, there was my dad was a preacher and I grew up in church and all that kind of stuff.
That's a good idea on the sidelines.
Anybody that has a platform that would want somebody to help them, that's what they think about.
That's a good idea.
Any guy that's on here right now, you would think about the same thing. You're like, you know, it's good that we have an advocate for dads. And so that's how me and Eric got acquainted.
This is a sad
the thing about it is,
this is such a
that
sad
once
situation.
Eric got acquainted,
So
started
fucking
changing.
sad.
He wanted to do different things. It was always, he always brought up the Amish, and you know, always brought up Robert Mast.
That was his connection to the Amish
on a daily. My concern and where my heart was at, I just wanted the Whitakers to have a house. I wanted them to have a country house. You know, me and Betty talked about having porch swings on and stuff and sitting out there drinking coffee. And even though I'm not chewing snuff this evening because I know I got a lot of hate over it, sitting on the porch drinking coffee.
Hold on, you're not chewing snuff because you got hate over it?
And spitting snuff. That's country. And a lot of people don't understand the thing about being country.
How you doing, y'all? How you doing,
when
English
you're
Rose?
raised up country, you're eating deer meat and you're going fishing and having catfish fries and stuff like that.
They did too, Dean.
I don't know what
Alan
people
Dean.
do in Georgia.
2 first names.
But we don't do that in West Virginia. You know, I seem to think that we have a tradition, a really good tradition here in West Virginia. You know, a lot of people don't like buttermilk and cornbread. I like buttermilk and cornbread. And I like pickled corn. A lot of people don't even know what that is.
Playing duck hunt.
That's just the way I like.
Yeah, he said he ain't played a game since duck hunt. Yeah, that's what you would say, huh?
I need people to
That's
understand.
what you would say. You know you walked into a homie's house. You know you have walked into a friend's house while growing up. Right? And played a PS2 or something. An Xbox when they came out. A fucking PS3. A PS4. A PS5. You know damn well this dude has done played a fucking video game or two. Walking in somebody's house. Growing up since the Nintendo? Yeah, right. Okay, Patrick. You can't hustle a hustler, buddy.
To hide. I've not been coming on here because I am.
Think about it.
I'm emotionally distraught over what's taking place here.
I would be too. It's half your fault.
And I really learned to love the Whitakers. Really learned to love them. Betty, Ray, Lorraine. I get a lot of flack.
Sega Genesis.
Ray to that doctor's appointment.
All that shit.
Ray didn't go to that doctor's appointment because I didn't have help with him. Ray will not get into a truck unless Betty is there or Kenny. Somebody's got to watch everybody.
Man,
which is usually Kenny.
Believe what's happening to them people, bro.
That's what happened there.
Yeah, it's unavoidable.
Another thing I want to touch base on.
I'm just saying, man. I know this man's picked up a video game. For you to say you ain't, for that person to say, he did, he's the one that said it. I ain't played a video game since Duck Hunt Nintendo. Bullshit. Bullshit, bro.
I hear a lot of people talk about Larry and how bad he is and all that kind of stuff. We all fall short. But there's nobody in this world that, even though his daughter is on drugs and stuff, nobody should ever have the option that it's either your daughter goes or we don't build you a house. So, you know,
I think that was dirty. I do. I think it was dirty. But I also, on one end, can understand what already happened with Mark. You know, I also can understand that. I almost feel like Eric made up the assault stories that BJ was hitting them people. I think he kind of made that up because you could persuade them people to say anything. You could persuade Timmy, Lorraine, Betty, Ray. You could persuade them to go, yeah. That's what he was doing. And that's what I feel. And that's what probably got them taken away. Because they used that to go down and get the fucking restraining order saying that the chick was abusing them. And then when they dropped that restraining order, they come back out like, why did you drop the restraining order? They're supposed to be abusing you. And they came in. The reason why I think that they lived like they did for so many years is because that's how far off in the country these people are. You know, you don't fuck with them, they're not going to fuck with you. And like, they just were allowed to live like that. And they always lived like that. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's the truth. God bless their heart because they didn't ask. You know what I mean? They didn't ask for it. See, this story breaks my heart, man. I got to quit covering it for that reason and that reason only.
it's kind of like a
It breaks my
control
soul,
tactic.
man.
And
there's,
it really
I wish
really
Mark
went
would have been able to get
direction
done
that I
what he
didn't
was
want it to
doing.
go. And whenever I really seen the direction is whenever I broke my leg. And everybody thinks that I was drinking and broke my leg. I'm not a drinker. I might drink a beer every once in a while, but I just don't do that. And how that happened, you know, everybody says, we want to know how you broke your leg. Well, I'm going to tell you how I broke my leg. So me and a guy had like went up the road in a side by side, and I thought I was going to be Dukes of Hazzard and spin around in the road. And I forgot that I didn't turn the four-wheel drive off, the differential lock on it. So whenever I went to do the spin, it flipped, and it just flipped on its side, which, I mean, it wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, they stayed to
So
themselves.
I ended up getting
so
out.
sad,
Well,
man.
I had somebody that was helping me, and we were lifting it up. And we'd
I'll
gone.
be 47 in 7 days. I'll be 47 years old. I'll be damned if I do what these people did to them people, bro. I'll be damned. And I'm a city folk. I'm a city slicker. I got family that's in the country right now. They've always lived in the country. But like, I'm a city slicker, dude. I was just born with I guess my mom raised me with a good heart. I would have never done that, bro. That is so fucking sad, man. Because here's the thing, dude. If Mark hadn't already made these people, internet fucking famous, I don't think he would have done anything with them at all. He broke his leg at a bluegrass concert. They already admitted that.
Like
See,
maybe
they
a foot and a half
can't.
above my leg. And at that time, he couldn't hold on to it no more. And whenever he let go of it, I was already in a squat. So the roll cage come down on top of my neck.
I mean, if you're in the chat and you have a difference of opinion than me, I would love to hear it. I really would. But I'm just going to give you the cold, hard truth on this one. They probably will not see each other ever again. If he thinks just cleaning that house up is going to be the be all end all for it, he's got another thing coming. And in the next live, if I'm not mistaken, he says that Betty hasn't even been contacted by them yet. If that tells you anything, Yeah, I seen that video. I seen all them videos. Everyone they did. Once Eric got involved, I started watching it because it came onto YouTube and they had a nice little channel, the Whitaker family channel. And I was like, all right, I can dig this. I'm gonna pay attention to this. And it started turning into hell fucking quick, man. Yeah, I think Betty needs to go too.
Knee, and it shoved my knee to my foot. So that's how my leg broke.
Yeah, the Whitakers
Whenever
got
my leg broke,
removed.
this all
Well,
this changed.
they came in and got Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray, the ones that can't help themselves, basically, and took them out, and made them wards of the state. Once they made them wards of the state, they don't need to contact Betty at all. They're not going to. It's so fucking sad, bro. And I hope this dude finally one day comes on Facebook and says, you know what? The Whitaker train's over, guys. Because I don't want to see him keep milking it. Hi, Kate. No, I didn't watch it. I had to work. She might not have. She might not have, man. They don't even have their birth certificates and all that, bro. Like,
because I'd come home. I'd been home for a couple days. The next
I
thing
hope
I
they
know, I
are
have
getting
somebody
taught
saying,
better.
"Why
Timmy
don't
can
you
be
come out
taught.
here and?"
Timmy is teachable, bro. Timmy is 100% teachable. There is no good videos, man.
Stay at this Airbnb. I never thought nothing of it, you know.
He's got a fucking video of him
I
pulling
just
up
stayed
and
at the
taking them.
Airbnb. Didn't think nothing else about it. So while I was staying at the Airbnb, this guy, Mark guy, and this masked guy, Robert Mast, they end up coming in. The whole time that I was there, not one time did somebody say, "Hey Patrick, I want you to meet these people," or "Bring the people over to meet me." I found that to be very strange. Like it was like there's a hidden agenda. So I stayed there, and whenever I left from being there, I went back home. Well, the next thing I know, 3 days later, after being home, the next thing I know that me and Timmy are hanging out, and he sees the police go down the road. And as the police go down the road, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? So Timmy goes down the road with his shoes on,
It depends on where he goes, I
and he
think.
comes back up
Okay.
the road screaming.
I think there's such a high profile case. They're probably pretty gentle with them. You know what I mean? They're very high profile. Like they're probably the most famous people in West Virginia right now. You know what I mean? They're probably the most famous people. So like the state needs to be treating them tip top shape. But I don't think cleaning the place is going to do it, buddy.
I know everybody's watched the video. He come back up the road and he was screaming.
They will. I think they will. I think it just depends on where he goes. If it's like straight jacket shit, bro, they'll lock him up. They'll just keep him doped up, you guys.
Just don't have no.
They'll just keep him doped up if he gets out of hand. They know how to put Ray down. If it's a state hospital, they know how to do it. That you got to remember, they probably weren't even taking the proper medications and shit. You feel me? I mean, let's think about it. If they've been to the hospital and they've been to the doctor, nope, they haven't. What proper medications should they even be on? We don't know. I mean, there has to be something. So I'm sure they're getting medicated. I think Timmy is very teachable. I think Timmy still has a long way to go in life. I think he's only like 44, 46 or some shit. I don't know offhand. I mean, I could find it real quick if I need to, but he's somewhere up there. But like he's like if he would have started being taught earlier and earlier and earlier, he may have got it already. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. If
Something
it's
that was so simple. I mean, just like
you think building a house is
it was a
simple,
simple
buddy?
plan that I had. I mean, we wasn't building a piano. We was building a box to put it in.
Yeah, we
people don't
did
see
watch
that.
this one already.
It just makes me kind of like at a loss for
Well,
words.
I
that,
think
you know,
here's the
something-
thing. I think they were better off left alone because for the fact, fucking Ray and Lorraine are about to pass, probably, dude. How much longer they have? And you decide to take them from everything they've ever known? I mean, holy moly, bro. It's probably shocking the shit out of him. He lives down the street from him, Kate. He's the one that got them fired back up on social media after Mark. And then there was this Tyler kid that tried to go in and get Mark as a scammer, and Mark showed him the fuck up. But that's what kind of had Mark that back out of it all. I feel bad for Mark, kind of, because he actually put his heart into it too. And he had the receipts for what he gave him. He had big boy receipts. 6,000 here, 7,000 there, 4,500 here, 2,000 here. Like they were getting it a lot. Timmy should be good as long as he has his mama. See, that's the thing. They got to split him up. I bet they split him up. I think they will. At first, maybe. I don't know. I'm not even gonna tell you guys anything like that because I'm not one of those content creators that's gonna bark shit up your ass. Hell no. I don't even know. But you know. They probably not, Bob. Like, why take him out of it now, though? They said Ray was 72. Shit, I hope I live to 72. Milky Way girl said, yeah, and he showed he paid the taxes. Yeah, most certainly. Mark's a millionaire. So, like, you know he's doing it by the book. These are just people that are, this guy's fucking down the road from him. And I think he's seen a cash grab. Do I think he really liked Timmy? Probably. Probably. He probably had a little bit of a bond with him before he even started putting him on camera. It sounds like it, at least. I don't want to take everything from that guy. I mean, it shows that everybody liked him around there. You know what I mean? So, like, let's not take it from anything. Yeah, Mark's a good dude, man.
Just something that was so easy got
Timmy did graduate from high
and
school.
turned around, and it's just like
he did.
It's like it just became
Timmy did graduate, y'all.
All about views and all about money and stuff like that. I don't get it. I don't get it.
You monetize your channel, buddy.
Let's see here. I've kind of like got me a list here that I can go off of.
Yep.
So there is a. I don't know if I've already said this because
here's the thing, man. If he's giving them the money, I wouldn't have no problem with him putting them on camera. You know, I wouldn't have no problem with it. Like, put them on there. We want to see them. We want to see the Whitakers, right? We all want to watch. It's great for TV, but give them their part of the fucking money. I don't see no money being given out. They've been going on the internet for 3 months again now. I know he's could have give these people money. He better now. He better give Betty lots of it. Bro.
My heart's here, but my head ain't. You know, there's a lot of content creators that are out there that are making money off the Whitakers.
Bro, they can.
And
People
one
can
in
cover
particular,
this, bro. I don't care for him saying that. I really don't. Because anybody and everybody is allowed to do whatever they want on their channels. I don't need the Whitakers to make money on here, you guys. I have a support channel. My channel supports me already. I got another channel that's over 1,000, almost 2,000 people. So, like, I don't need the Whitakers. Like, this is just something I feel like covering because it's everybody's watching, bro. It's obvious. Anybody that says, like, oh, you make money off the Whitakers. So what? If a content creator's monetized and you come to watch their content and it's for the Whitakers and you enjoy that content, who cares? It's all entertainment. You were going to watch the Whitakers anyway. But now you got to watch it from everything else. This guy answers no questions for us.
that's a content creator that's making money off the Whitakers, is going to donate his proceeds to something else other than the Whitakers. Don't you think if you're making money off the Whitakers, don't you think that money should go to the Whitakers? Who
He
agrees with that?
does not know nothing about the internet, does he?
If you do,
He might be green to the internet. I'm gonna wait. He might not be. He might be green. If he thinks everybody should be giving the money to the Whitakers, he's crazy.
we're going to go over a couple things now about Betty. Back last week, Betty came to my house because people were calling her house, threatening to kill her.
That's not good. Don't
She
do
came up
that.
to my house and stayed.
If you're watching this and you do things
me and
like
Betty
that,
had coffee
stop,
every
man.
morning.
Don't do that.
Betty
Do not do that.
has taken care of her siblings for a long time. A long time. And nobody would have ever thought that 70 years sitting on a porch would end up to be one day of having 3 siblings gone. Why? Just why? I mean,
You're right.
could there have been a better turn of events? I mean, could have somebody said, listen, Betty, I know you may not understand, but this is what we need to do. We want to keep you with your family. We don't want to take your family away from you. You know, there's so many people out here that
He's right about this. I'm not,
and has
I'm not
rooted for
talking
the
about
Whitakers.
this. He's right.
But I'm sure that if somebody come in and said, Betty, you can't
Not
stay in
even
the
how
house
television media
with
works,
these siblings,
right?
and we have to get you help to take care of Ray and, you know, make sure that he's cleaned up and, you know, that he's just properly taken care of. If Betty had that option,
Yep, like Jason. There's other
to
people
her,
in the
if somebody
family
would
that
have
are
gave her
around.
that option, we wouldn't be here today. We just wouldn't. I know a lot of people don't believe it.
See, something
But
was said.
I'm
He
an
said Patrick Rourke said something that kind of opened my eyes about the Whitakers a little bit because I knew they had the dark side, you know, with their bullshit and shit, which every family does, right? We all got a little bit of something we've done wrong in our lives, right? But like, here's the thing. He said when this all broke down and took place before him and Eric was mad at each other and shit, the first thing Patrick come up here and said, he said, the light was going to shine on the dog's ass at some point in time. And it did. And by that meaning, it's an ugly situation and the light was going to hit it and everybody would see exactly what was going on. Like, there's drug addicts and shit down there hanging out. There's fucking, you know, they all get checks. They all got a fucking disability check. That place should have not been like that, y'all. They were probably getting ripped for everything they had.
Advocate for them. And whatever it takes to get them back.
Yeah, he
that's
did
what
get
I'll
a
do.
diploma.
Hell or high water. Don't matter to me. It's a bad feeling whenever you know that you get about two hours of sleep at night. Whenever you do wake up, your heart's in your stomach. It's just a bad feeling.
It should be, Patrick. It really should be.
I think that
This could have been
I think we
something
as
way
people-
bigger, Patrick.
and anybody that's watching this,
Y'all fumbled it
I think we
again.
should go hand in hand and fix this situation. It happens all the time.
This does not happen all
There's
the
too many
time,
people
bro.
out here and too many followers.
Adults don't get taken out of homes all the time, Patrick. No. If they have to remove adults from a home, it's serious, bud. Let's not bullshit.
I'm sure would like to see them together. It is not healthy for them to be not together. It's just not. You can't, just like I said, you can't take somebody that's 70
Appreciate
years
y'all, man.
sitting on a
Salute.
porch.
Everybody, please hit
Everything's
that like
happy.
button. I love
Timmy's
y'all,
outside
man.
with his
Thank
coloring
you for
book,
being here and
writing
checking out
home
the
and
channel.
Timmy. You can't take all that and take it away from someone and expect them to be okay, because they're not.
He's right.
It's not right. I think maybe I just need to turn my platform into something different.
It's probably what it's going to have to
There's
be,
not.
Patrick.
There's really not more than
Unless you
I
continue to
wanna see
film
other
Betty,
than-
but I don't know how cool
other
that's
than I
going
want
to
to
be.
see them together.
That'd just be
I
painful.
want to see the Whitakers together. I want to see Timmy.
We all do,
I want to see
Patrick.
Timmy. I want to see.
I
I
don't
want to see
think
Ray.
it was right.
I want to see Lorraine. Their house. Come to find out, their house, Betty's house, is not condemned. Betty's house is. It just needs cleaned. It needs a little bit of elbow grease, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out here that care for them that would, maybe chip in and want to help. I would
He
help.
got help. People
But I have
did
a
go
brother
down there and
too.
help him clean.
So-
And shout out to those people. You are God's servant.
We got to stop thinking about the arguing and fighting and the putting people down and just being cruel and nasty and all that kind of stuff. That's not going to fix this. That's not going to fix this. Everybody needs to join together. You need to join together. Put your stuff aside. Put your evil thoughts. Put all that aside and say, hey, we're going to help the Whitakers.
Man,
I'm sure that we all can devise a plan together to make this happen.
I'm gonna tell you now, Patrick. They've had all three of them for over a week now, right? Over a week now, and they haven't even called Betty. She don't have time to build a house. You understand? Like, the longer this goes on, the worse off it is, bub. I'm just being honest, man.
It's about all I can do this evening, folks. And I'm sorry if you feel like that I've let you down, because I feel like I've let myself down. But I'm hoping that it'll get better. Just remember, if all of us get together and work on this together, we can make this work. There's too many opportunities out there, and there's too many there's just so much help for the Whitakers out there. And I just think that we need to keep our eyes on that and work on getting them home.
Yeah, bro. There's channels that have been established that are now talking about the Whitakers, because this is like almost national news, y'all. And I've already been following the Whitakers. I know the whole story. I've been watching content creators go at each other on here about the Whitakers and shit. Don't do that. Don't do that unless you need to. And like the Tool Time dude, he probably deserved what the content creators are going to him for. He probably deserved that.
And just
He's putting out bullshit on people, bro. You said he thought Timmy got sprayed.
If you're interested in such a thing and you would like to help, talk about with your hands, not with money. If you're interested in helping, contact me. I'm unlike everybody else that you probably message. I'm pushing a bunch of followers, 300,000 followers. But you know what? If I get a chance, and if you message me, I message you back. I'm all ears. So for tonight, that's
he
all
is twisted.
That's it. And
I think you know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna play the video here in a second. Here's what I'm saying, man. Like that's rough, bro. That's rough, chat. Okay, so I guess people did show up. If any of you are watching, shout out to y'all, man. You are God's servants. I'll be right back. I'm gonna reload before I get into this. All right, let's rock and roll. So I guess there was a photo of Patrick posted on Facebook of a group of people that did go out there and put some work in. Shout out to you guys.
This evening. Hopefully there's no negativity. I'll try to answer questions the best that I can. I know a lot of people's curious about a lot of stuff, and we'll touch base. A lot of mostly bullet topics. So we're going to start off with one. So today was a really good day. We had some people come down and help Betty clean the house, and they had ample supplies to do so, which I think was really nice of people. It's really nice of the people that come down there, because that really shows you that there are people that care.
No
There were
doubt,
about 8
Patrick.
people down there.
There are
I
people
got
that
the
care.
message from
Is he
probably
crazy?
300, 400 people saying that they're interested in coming down. I understand that some people can't come down there and you live far away, but you know, just knowing that you'll take
Look, I don't want them to be apart. I'm going to make that very clear. I don't want that family apart. I want them to be back together, gun ho. So, like, that's not my narrative. My narrative is for them to be back together. I'm pushing for that. But I also got my eye on some things. I do.
time out of your day.
This is just cold, hard facts,
say,
man.
Listen, I know I'm 16 hours away, but I'd love to be there too. That really means a lot. So the cleanup down at Betty's, it went good. The house is starting to look really good inside.
I'm about to.
You know, as I've said, there's been a lot of help down there today. I believe people are coming down there tomorrow also to help with this. There's things that Betty needs, though. I'm not asking for donations. This is not a donation place. This is me telling people what Betty needs. And if you feel like that's something that you'd be interested in helping with, that's on you. So from what I heard from the ladies that was down there today, Betty needs a couch. They need paint. I think they said that Betty needs a refrigerator and a stove. And that's what I know of so far. Something else that I wanted to touch base on, and whenever I found this out, I was furious, and I still am furious. So everybody knows about BJ, and at some point this morning, she had made a post that she would like people to send money to.
Wow.
Wow. Don't do that. I mean, that's just don't do that. That's why I'm addressing this, because BJ put in there that she was trying to help get Betty a lawyer. I can promise you, if you send money to BJ, it's not going for a lawyer. Second topic.
Yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. We usually have fun on this channel. We follow people like lol cows, people that act crazy on the internet. We follow those people, and we discuss that in a real life setting. But something about this story, I don't think it's right, and it's not right.
As far as like
So I'm
the
on it.
building that's on Betty's land that's right there next to her porch, that was not donated. That was me going to Beckley, and I purchased that to put on her property because I wanted her to have a clean bathroom. We realize that the sewer is an issue right now, but the thing about it is there can be a septic system put on that property, and it can be in a above ground septic system. I think that's feasible. Betty has not been contacted by the state. Just to let everybody know.
You hear that?
The state hasn't contacted her. They've not. It's been nothing.
That's hardcore right there, buddy. That is not good news. She has not been contacted by the state at all, y'all.
So
that ain't good.
That's an issue too. Also wanted to, help people understand that there is a platform out there that's saying that Betty's nephew, Jason, that he owns my house. So let's address that. At one point in time, Jason did live in that house, and that was way before I bought it. And
I can hear
that
that.
house is in my name.
I can hear that.
The proof is out there. Everybody can see it. You will see it. And I don't know if people realize this.
For
a lot
sure.
of people don't realize this just because they don't want to pay attention. But it usually takes 2 years.
Once it's sent to her Cash App. See, these people didn't write a good enough contract. What the fuck, bro?
For somebody's name to come off of a...
I think so too, Aqua.
Off of a deed.
Here's the thing, though. Patrick's not running. That's why I'm giving him a little bit of rope. Because I'm going to tell you now, I'm objective. I'm completely objective. This all fell apart right before our eyes, right? I am objective. I don't trust nothing that's going on right now. I don't. I truly, truly don't. But Patrick's not running. You see what I'm saying? Patrick is still near the family, is still with them. So I can dig that. I can dig it. But like, I feel you. I feel you, bro. Yeah, he's a lolcow.
It takes time for that
for sure.
Happen. So whoever's spreading the rumor around that Jason Whitaker owns my house, that's false.
Stop spreading false information on these people, guys. Why are y'all doing this? Just go back and watch videos, bro. There's a video of BJ on the porch with Mark Lighten there from Soft White Underbelly, and BJ says, yeah, Jason moved from down there in that house. And Mark says, well, they said, who owns it now? He said, some guy named Patrick Rourke, guys. It's in the video. It's dead in the video. So that tells you Jason wasn't living there in that video. He moved. Patrick Rourke had it. He still lives there. Don't spread misinformation, y'all. You can do better.
Whoever's going around spreading the rumor that the Whitakers live 3 miles from me. I done a short video of it this morning, and I'm thinking that it took me from the time that I left my house to the Whitakers' house, it took me 52 seconds. So if that was, 52 seconds.
With a broke leg.
It's awful fast.
Oh.
To be...
yeah, he's just down the road.
It down there within 3 miles. I'm trying to get to everybody's questions. I know a lot of people have questions, and I try to get to everybody's questions. I have an immense amount of people that send me messages every day. These messages are like 15,000 a day. I can't get to everybody. In which that, that brings something else
Could
up
be,
too.
man. It definitely could be that.
Fake profiles. As I said in the last live, I have one profile. That's mine. And I get monetized from that profile. The Whitakers get a third of that profile. The monetization has not come in yet on that profile for this month. Anybody can get out and make a fake profile.
But it's not
You can take a
verified.
picture of me right now and
I can't get it verified, Patrick. I can't get it verified. Does that make any sense to you guys? That's the reason you get a blue check.
you can screenshot this conversation. You can put my face in there. You can have a picture, and you can make a profile that's not even mine. I've tried to explain to people from the start that anybody that knows me that sends me a message in Messenger, they usually know what my response is, because pretty much I can say that out of that many people that send me a message, I do the best I can to respond to everybody, because I don't want people to think that I'm just some guy out here that's snotty and better than everybody else, and that I don't talk to people. I try to talk to anybody. If you send me a message, I try to talk to you. If you send me a message that's not nice and it's just has nothing to do with the situation, I'm not going to answer you. I don't have time for that.
Halloween's my favorite.
I mean, there's many things that we could talk about here, and some of the things are pertinent for the situation, and I don't care to talk about them. But I am not. I'm not going to fall for someone getting on here and talking nasty or speaking nasty about me just so you.
When are we gonna know some more about the Whitakers, bro? Like, there's people that have legitimate questions about the Whitakers, bro.
He hyped up, like, I used to have a temper, but that's kind of gone away. I just, there's no need for that, and I won't placate with that. So Betty has not been able to see her family.
Wow.
This all happened September the 8th.
Oh, wow. It's been that long? 13 days? And they have not contacted Betty once? That's not good, bro. That's not good at all. That kind of tells you guys right there. They're wards of the state and they're not coming back home. I hate to be so damn, like, I hate to be that way. I really do. But, like, they got fucking adult protective services involved. Somebody did. I'm sure there was a lot of people trolling, calling and shit. But they should have never, ever, ever, ever been involved. The definition of ward of the state. A ward of the state is an individual, typically a minor, but sometimes an adult, who is placed under the legal custody and care of the state. because their parents or guardians are unable or unwilling to provide them with adequate care and protection. See that word protection. This status grants the state, through the courts or designated agency, legal authority to make decisions about the individual's well-being, including medical and legal matters, often assuming a parental role. Damn. I don't know, like, what some of your patients are wards. State is their guardian and it's never easy to work with them. Damn. She did. But why did Eric have to get fucking adult protection services involved with Betty, bro? They should have had another sit down again and just been like, we're not giving you any money until the house is built. Nobody can prove that they were being beat on, guys. Nobody can prove that. I'm not going to sit and go with the narrative that they were beating on Timmy and Lorraine and fucking Ray. We don't know that because nobody was ever there to note it and to see it. And that you got three people that are unable to coherently communicate with you, and you're just coaching them up to say it. That's what I thought Eric was doing the whole time.
Remember the 6th or 8th.
BJ hit you?
That they come
Like,
and they
come
beat
on, bro.
everybody up. And I think it's very unfair to Betty that she has been there. She has been there that long.
What's up, Don?
And something like this happens, you know, everybody knows about the Whitakers and where they're at. And everybody knows that the Whitakers have always had, you know, they've always been left alone. And nobody's ever bothered them. This whole thing come about was because I wanted to see different. I thought I could turn them into movie
I don't
stars.
think Patrick
They care
has
about
anything
nothing
to
else.
do with them being taken. I'll say that openly. I don't think Patrick has anything to do with them people being taken from each other. I don't. I truly don't believe that. That probably fucking tore him up too.
It's hard for me to talk about stuff like this because I'm emotional about it. Because what I seen that we were doing good, somebody else come in here and just demolished it. And they didn't care. They didn't care about Timmy, Lorraine, Ray. Didn't care about Betty. They just
What's
come
up,
in
Cuddy?
here and obliterated this. Now,
Eric Carroll, you need to hit the fucking internet, sir. I promise you, if he goes on Dad Talk and he don't say nothing about the Whitakers, we should bomb his ass in there. Oh, they're going to anyway. They're going to anyway.
you know, it's a mess. I mean, it's almost like a nightmare.
Did he really?
And it's hard to
Oh,
it's hard
okay.
to comprehend, and it's difficult, especially whenever the heart has been put into it, as I did. I put heart into it, you know, just fun stuff.
Yeah, I kind of guess. Yeah, I did get him wrong, didn't
We're
I?
gonna go.
I said Eric. I meant, you know.
We're gonna go with this.
I think Eric needs to hit the internet, man. It's about time for him to say something.
I'm not gonna bash anybody, but I'm gonna tell you facts. So everybody thinks that the Australian Shepherd that I have wasn't paid for.
Oh
It
my
is
God,
very much so paid for.
dude!
There's
I
proof of it.
promise you, Patrick Rourke, 97.9% of the people on the internet don't give a fuck about that dog, bro. That's trolls, dude. Why are you talking to trolls?
You will be shown that proof. A lot of people have mentioned.
He's more worried about his name.
A dog I used to have, his name was Silas. And Silas was stolen back from me from the person that I got Silas off of. And the person also tried to say that Silas wasn't paid for it.
Yeah.
He was.
I mean, they're doing
I have the
something.
receipts.
I guarantee they're in a
And I
better
have somebody
place
that
than they were
has
living.
those receipts.
It's cleaner.
And they will also be shown to the public. I have nothing to hide. Nothing. People were asking about Larry and BJ. I've seen BJ down there one time. Larry has been down there. Larry has been down there helping Betty. He's been right there helping Betty as hard as he can go. I'm not going to sit and bash him. You know, I know at one time he came to my house and stole gas, but I know that wasn't Larry, because Larry's just, I mean, what kind of person that's pushing 70 or in their 70s are going to come up to somebody's house at 3 o'clock in the morning and just decide, well, I'm going to steal his gas tonight? Well, think about that and think of who's behind that and who would say something in order to put somebody in a situation that they would go do something like that.
They are getting fed and cared for.
Some of the comments in here are getting out of line.
Jen said, I do have
And I know
noodles.
that you have a right to say whatever you want. You can have your opinion, and that's fine. But you cross that line whenever your opinion becomes, you don't have to be nasty. This doesn't have to be nasty. Everybody can get the answers that they want. But
okay,
it will be done in a
dragged out manner,
done in a civil manner. That's it. If you come on here and you want to talk nasty,
what's up, Betty Davis?
Just as I seen a comment on here a few minutes ago, somebody calling me a pedo. Whatever. You know what? I know facts.
Is he on the registry?
I know my history. I know what I've done, what I haven't done. And there's not a person that's on here right now that can ever tell me that you ain't never done something wrong. But I'll tell you something about me. I care about kids. I care about kids that are disabled. You know, that is my thing.
He's not a kid, though, Patrick.
That I'm passionate about.
Timmy is not a kid.
Because I know that those kind of kids,
Timmy's not a kid.
That different than any of the rest. And I know this stuff that I'm telling you because I've been around somebody with Down syndrome and cerebral palsy and celiac disease. And
I don't want to say your name on here, but you can shout yourself out. Thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate you. She said for chat. It's for chat, y'all. She did it for y'all. Does he have kids, Token? Does he have kids? See, I haven't went into his life. I'm not one of them creators that's going to go into somebody's personal life. You know what I mean? Unless you're coming at me, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to find some shit, motherfucker. I'm going to get Inspector Gadget on you. But like, I mean, there's been enough put out about him. I guess he has a criminal record. I know he has a child's mind, but he literally is an adult. He's got 6 kids.
blood sugar problems. I've been around it. I was around it for 13 years. I know what it's all about. As far as speaking on that,
that's a lot of kids, man.
I mean,
I'll be right back. I got to use
the general public here. Everybody else seems to think that they have a Webster's dictionary of my crimes. So, I mean, whatever. A speeding ticket, you're not going to like me because of the speeding ticket. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I went to jail 10 years ago, but it was just overnight over a gun charge, which was not even my gun charge. So we'll just go by that. That doesn't need to be spoken of anymore. I have nothing to prove to anybody. But yeah, some of the comments are nasty in here, and I know that there's people out there that really care, and then I know that there's people out there that they don't have nothing else better to do, that they're miserable with their life, so they want to pull you in with it. Even though I'm where I'm at right now emotionally and just the whole thing, this is going to work out. I promise you it's going to work out. I've offered to give Betty Whitaker my house, offered to give it to her. How many people out there has ever said, you can have my house? You can have my house. Because I want your family together, and I want things to be better for you. It's hard, people. It's hard whenever you're on the outside looking in. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is the right thing. And as I've said many
I don't believe none of them anymore.
One
I don't believe none of them anymore, man. They fooled me again with these Whitakers, bro. They did. They got several kids.
time in particular.
Shout out to West Virginia.
About a week ago, my mom, she told me, she said, JP, she said, if you've done nothing wrong and God knows where your heart's at, don't matter what everybody else says. So any of you guys
That's very true.
Trashing me, it doesn't matter what you think. I could care less.
Is it really, Daryl?
So the
That's dope.
Point that I want to try to make here this evening. This is not about me. This is not about you. This ain't about anybody else. This is about Betty.
Yeah, I did. I was just reading the wards of the state thing, and they're probably not coming home, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just being honest. And if you guys love the Whitakers, stop donating to these guys. Don't give either one of these gentlemen another fucking red penny, because they're being dishonest. I'm sure he's going to give Betty a third of this money he gets, because all eyes are on him right now. And I mean, they're on him heavy. I'm sure he's going to give it to him, but I guarantee he's going to keep the other 2/3. He's not going to give Eric the other third. We know that.
It's about Timmy. It's about Ray. It's about Lorraine. I need help from anybody that cares. We have to do something to get them back together. There is no reason. There's no reason why, if they have something clean to live in and have the space and the bedding, the rooms, and a caretaker, there is no reason why this state has a reason to keep them. So
there is kind of a reason, though. They've been living that way for 70 years, Patrick. This just wasn't like one little mess up. They've been living that way for 70 years. And the whole world watched them blow through all that money that Mark gave them. The whole world watched it. So that means the state, the people that work at the state, have watched probably all of this content, and they know what's taking place. Once you become ward of the state, buddy, that's why they haven't even contacted Betty, because she's no right to them anyway. She's just a sister. She's not a mother or a father. So they don't even have to contact Betty, to be honest. They don't. And that's why they're not contacting Betty. I mean, I think you guys need to look into this, bro. The state isn't like, what?
if you want to help, jump on board. And if you don't want to help, you got to go. And I have some things I have to take care of this evening that's personal, that I've kind of like let go by the wayside. And I appreciate everybody that comes on here and you want to speak nicely. You know, I really do. It shows good character, and hopefully we'll do a live in a day or two. You know, something else different, and you know, we'll figure out like where we're at on Betty's house and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's
The
thousands a
inside of the
month.
house looks good. I mean, that's, you know, it's there. There's just like little things that needs to be done. So if everybody would,
I love
you
the
know,
old look away look.
I'm a person that believes in God, but if there's anybody out there and you believe in God, and I know there's as many as followers that I know many people care, and I know many people believe in God. So not for me, but I ask that the people out there that really care and you have love in your heart.
What do y'all think? What do you guys think, man? I kind of heard that, Token. I heard that on the family tree thing, but we don't know that, do we? I mean, I don't know. That's sad. I mean, I guess you would have to essay. And there's just a guy arrested on national news for essaying a nonverbal person in the back of his van, you guys. He was caught red handed. Dude fucking filmed him and everything. Oh, I got some more things to go through real quick, buddy. Let me see here. I want you guys to see what some of these content creators are putting out. I do. I want you guys to see this. So this video was taken down. This was put up by a guy named Watson's Family Podcast, I think, something like that. And then he changed it to the Tool Time channel. But I need you guys to watch because I found the video on the page called Flies on the Coleslaw. Go subscribe. Go subscribe over there. Make sure you go subscribe to Flies on the Coleslaw. This guy, boy, he takes the cake. This is the misinformation we don't need. What's up, Crim? If you're gonna do this on the Whitakers, I don't think we need you, bro.
It's really disturbing, and this subscriber told me how it made her feel, and you know, I know that there's been a lot of concern about Timmy and people exploiting the Whitakers and all that, but you just got to see this video, and you want to talk about Timmy being treated bad. I mean, these two people posted a video showing Timmy being sprayed down, I guess after mud got dumped on him, but you know, they're like, Timmy, turn around, and Timmy gets sprayed right in the face by a water hose on full blast. And then, you know, it blinds him to the point he's turning around and staggering away, trying to find a towel to wipe his face off, and they just keep on squirting him. This is outrageous to me. You know, I don't know who these guys are, but put them on blast, because this is no way for our little Timmy to be treated. It's absolutely disgusting. Put these guys on blast, and, you know.
He said, our little Timmy. He said, our little Timmy. All right, keep watching. Look at this shit.
This is just ridiculous. There is just no way this is entertainment, people. It just makes me sick. Anyway, click the link below. You've got to see this. It's just pitiful.
What did you guys see wrong with that? Ain't that pitiful? See, that's some bullshit right there. Bro, as a woman from the country, I see nothing wrong with this. I have sprayed down like this too. This was just them washing Timmy off. I want to show you guys something. Let me holler at my dude Jay Land with the $5 donation, sir. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you to everybody that donates on the channel. I love y'all. Salud.
Right now, 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 right now.
Guys, something. I want to show you guys something, man. This is wild, bro. This is the shit they do. He put that fake ass shit on the internet and said they was hurting Timmy. Look what they was doing. Look. You see? Hold on real quick, man. Damn it. Let me refresh. Hold on. Look at this. Let me find it. Damn it. There it is. So, hold on. I don't know where you come from, but you ain't getting in my truck until you get sprayed off, Timmy. Hey, it would look like a bunch of water. It really did. But like, you ain't getting in my truck until you spray off, Timmy. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. And then he also put up a video. This same dude put up a video of Timmy in a motel room, at a motel in the lobby, and said that it was at the hospital where he's at. Some stupid shit. And then somebody found pictures of the motel lobby and it was the exact same lobby, bro. Yeah, and dried off, right? Stupid, bud. Stupid. Idiotic, man. Like, who the fuck will put content like that out? He's like, oh no, they're tearing his ass up. The Whitaker algorithm is tearing that man up, bro. Yeah, you got sprayed off, bro. Hold on, he said he was gonna go live. Let's see if he went live. Patrick said he was gonna. Yeah, he was a former Navy SEAL. He shouldn't be doing that, bro. He's green to the internet, huh? Oh, Patrick said he's not going live tonight. Ain't that funny? Well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not trying to come down on anybody too hard, but I think anybody that loves the Whitakers, bro, stop giving money to Patrick or no, we definitely ain't giving it to Eric. Eric, I think you need to come on the internet, sir. You need to address a few things. I would probably say, right? Where did you go? You think Eric was doing it to like get off the internet? Because he probably gained quite a bit of money off of them. You don't think so? A Navy SEAL, bro? Yeah, you're talking about some pretty trained, disciplined people, bro. A Navy SEAL is a disciplined dude, bro. Yeah, I heard that he doxed his kid's phone number. Yeah, I seen that, man. He hasn't been on the internet at all. People said his channel was failing on there. That people stopped coming over here watching and shit. No comments. Yeah, I don't trust none of it. Tired of hearing Eric. This channel here flies on the Coleslaw. If you guys want to get up to date with a lot of things, they have a lot on there. They got a lot on there. Here, I'll get you a link. He put up a video saying Timmy was getting shoved and shit too. Like, what the fuck? He was not getting shoved, y'all. I assure you. Yeah, I think Eric needs to get up here. No problem, Cram. Eric was the one who made sure that the water bill got paid, and Patrick shorted him also. He did pay the water bill. I'm just torn by, like, did these dudes really have their heart in it, or did they go for the money? Or did they go for the money, man? I think they both liked Timmy and liked having him around because he was a boy. Yeah, I'm probably only going to cover it when I get a good update. I'm not going to stay on the Whitakers. It's a sad story, man. It is. It's always been sad to me. And then when I started seeing them on the internet having fun, I was like, okay, this could be something. And I subscribed to them. Then this happens, bro. You should have known that you were going to get haters and trolls doing certain things. But I think they were coached along the way, dude. I really do. I think those people were coached. Because you could probably get them to go along with anything because you're there to help them and shit. And they're just like, yeah. And like, I don't know. I would have still went through with getting them a home because that's what I was there to do. And that's what I think they were in it for the money. And yes, it's a very sad story. It is, man. It very much is. And the sad thing is, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think they're going to ever be back together again. Look at that. Love you, Dad. I love you too. Bunch of coaching. Patrick was coaching Betty on lives after they were taken by the state. Yep. I did seen that. Send you a link proving that fact. You're spot on. Yep. I think they were coached. They didn't really want to, like, say that shit. I think they go along with anybody and everybody what they say. But like, hey, if you're here, subscribe to the channel, man. We like to have a little bit more fun than this. You know, we like to laugh and joke, and we keep it adult. You know, we like to keep it adult in this community. If you're a member over here, please contact me so I can get you in the members Discord and the members IG chat. We also have that. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your fucking time this evening. You guys are a blessing. Always stay blessed and less stressed. If you want to help the Whitakers, don't give them money. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe go help them clean or something, but not everybody can do that. Hey, I'm not even going to tell you what to do with your own money. I'm not, because I'm not that dude anyway. So, like, whatever your heart tells you, do what your heart does. Patrick's painted toenails. Yeah, I seen that. I mean, those. I mean, he was having fun with Timmy, and that's what Timmy needed. But like all that with the state and all that, bro, they were living in squalor, and they had been living that way for 70 years, and nothing ever was changed. That's a lot that's going to hurt them too. Like, why are you just now doing it when the state gets involved? And if they haven't contacted Betty in 13 or 13 days, they probably have become wards of the state. Because I'll tell you this, Betty is not their guardian. You see what I'm saying? Betty is just their sister or whatever. You get it? So there's nothing Betty can do. Betty is not their guardian. There's no power of attorney. There's nothing of that. It's sad. It truly is sad. You guys have a blessed night. You too. You have a good night, Lee. Everybody in the chat, I love y'all. God bless the Whitakers, bro. I hope the best comes from it. I truly do. I don't want to see any harm happen to them. I hope they get back together, but I need for them to make a change. I need that place to be different. I need Patrick to buy them a home somewhere else. Yeah, I need that to happen. Because you can get a double wide somewhere. You could get something different than just that, bro. I promise you. I love you all. Have a good night.